So I had a pretty good morning. I picked up some people that needed to go to the airport. And I was really grateful. I picked up people that needed to go to the airport this morning. And so I picked up people that needed to go to the airport. And I really, really needed some power of God where they were going to care about people they would have cared about. So they're gonna like that kind of a surprise, especially since they put up with my existence. And then I took somebody out to Moreno Valley. They were a very amazing, magical. That trip to Moreno Valley was pretty amazing and magical. The guy saw Jesus as a dead baby in hell among the dead. And he was saying something about, you need God to get out. And it's like, yeah, of course, you need God and Jesus. You need everything to get out. And I was like, but I wonder what God and Jesus were trying to tell that boy or that man. It sounded like it might be real and it might be part of like end of the world premonition. It might be bigger than the Bible. It might be a relevant message of like now. But it's like, but I don't know. I'm not religious. One day when I make my kind of religion, you'll realize I'm not very religious. So I don't understand if I understand because I'm not very religious. I don't know if I'm listening to anything they say. Right. Well, it didn't sound like a drug trip because he was talking about some other stuff and I was like, well, if that was a drug trip, that would be quite a trip. But like, I don't think it was. I think it might have been real, which means it would have been more important than the Bible. Make like a book and a lot of money. But like, people would want to know, what the hell is it about? Jesus? A dead baby in hell? Like, I need some deciphering. I don't know what the hell that means. And then dead people now connected with a dead baby Jesus in hell. What part of the end of the world is that about? What does it mean? I don't even know. But it was mind-blowing. I was like, buddy, I don't know. Even if that was a drug trip, I still think I might put that in a book. Because who's to say that wasn't Jesus? Jesus could take you anywhere in a drug trip, a dream, anything. It sounds like it's such an important message, but I can't decipher. I don't know what it means. But it sounds so real, like an end of the world thing that would be there. So that was it was just really magical to listen to that guy talk. I don't know, but whoa. And then the more I thought about it, because I was like, maybe it's a drug trip. If it is, that's a good trip. That's a fun trip. Hey, drug trips can get pretty out. They're pretty fun. But I'd still believe maybe it's real. It's well known that demons and devils love to show up when you're on drugs. Because demons and devils know that you're going to see them and understand them better when you're on drugs. I still think that's probably maybe a real dang message. Because Jesus, maybe Jesus, the Son, and God the Father, they like to come through dreams, through visions. They like magical angels and goody magical things. But maybe because it's the end of the world, maybe because people are ending up more dead than ever, maybe they're getting jiggy and showing up as dead corpses, trying to shock the nations and help people to realize that it's a scary day, wake up or something. They could even go through drugs because lots of powers that be do it. So I was like, man, this is just dumbfounding. Listening to him was magical. I think it was real because he sounded very magical. He sounded like he had really, really been through something. And why would you be so magical if you hadn't really, really been through something? How could you be that magical about something if you've never really been through something? where would the magical come from? Like, if it's a drug trip, you relate, but you don't. See, and that's another thing. It's well known that demons and devils go into drug trips. But when a demon or a devil goes into your drug trip, it's like it's more real. And it's not like just whatever. So I kept thinking, oh my gosh, this thing is real. But like, I can't decipher it. I'm going to have to figure out what the hell God was talking about. Or what the hell Jesus was doing. And what the hell does this mean? That guy is going to have us all thinking about a lot of things all day, probably. Then I picked up this really nice girl and boy in the Banning Beaumont area. They needed to get home out here in the San Bernardino, I think it was, area. And I picked them up to honor their sister. So there's a sister in their family. And every time she smokes pot, she says a prayer that nobody should be hurting or unsafe or in danger. And she does it every time she smokes pot. So I made sure today I did not totally, completely ruin the pot. I made sure there was a little hint of pot. Because, like, you know, passengers don't like the pot smell. So you can't leave it woof woof pot when they walk in. Because, like, I can put the incense in here as long as the perfume matches the antibacterial spray, matches the incense. As long as all the smells don't work bad with each other, people will put up with the incense. But I don't think they put up with pot. It's like politics and religion. People that don't like pot smell are really not gonna like it. So I thought, well, I'm not gonna leave it something big or nothing. That's rude. But I'm gonna leave it small and honor the beauty that her sister, and it's the cutie pie that was in the car. There was this, they were both so cute. The boy was so adorable. He was so cute. He was just so beautiful and precious. But so was the girl. She had a little star. She had a little star right here. And she had the most pretty little earrings. They looked like little cherries or something. But they were so pretty. I couldn't see them good enough from over here. But she looked so cute. Her sister is the one that likes to smoke pot and say a prayer for everybody who suffers, because nobody should suffer. She's just so adorable. And it was such an honor and privilege to give them a ride to their house. Although, I don't know what they think about me. They were like, she can't be a Jesus type thing. Okay, maybe not. No. Not very religious. So they're like, yeah, maybe, totally not. Or maybe, I don't know. And then they were thinking different things like, well, pot, you shouldn't have pot in the car. That's not, you shouldn't do that. Well, I was honoring your sister, so but I aired it out. You can barely, it's a hint of pot. It's like the whisper in the wind that your sister's prayer might be saving some baby who's dying and thinking. Or like, but not too offensive or rude. And then I'm going to go get my Lysol. I was also out of Lysol lemon, or I would have sprayed my Lysol lemon right after they were in the car. I wanted that little pot hint for when they were in the car. Like the whisper in the wind that sister is everybody's beautiful spiritual friend. And, but I think their take on me, they're not too sure. They do have a nice house in San Bernardino. A mommy lives in the Banning Beaumont area. How precious that they visit their mommy. Like they're very adorable, cute people. And I felt so privileged just to honor amazing, beautiful people and get my butt back to work. Life is a gift. if you remember to be grateful. Speaking of, I'm so grateful that this lady gave me a tip, because this lady had given me a 10 and some ones and said, here you go, here's a tip. And I was like, oh, thank you. I was in front of the most amazing opportunity. It was like, remember that guy? And I was like, you're not holding a sign asking for $1, but like, you're one of the few people would want to give dollars to. And you're not asking for $1, you're not holding out a sign, but like, can I give you money? Because like, you'd be one of the ones that God or Jesus or an angel would want to give dollars to. And then the guy let me. Well, there was another guy just like him, but he had a sign that said he could use a buck or whatever. So I gave him the money, and I was like, thank you, just thank you for the privilege. And he was like, I could buy breakfast and lunch. I was like, oh buddy, dollars are dollars. It's the power of God you're looking for. And don't skimp. Make sure you want all the power of God every penny can bring you. That's where you get up and fly.